Have you ever really stopped to think about an elevator door? I mean, we use them every single day, and we kind of just take them for granted, right? But hiding in plain sight behind that sliding panel is this entire world of engineering. It's something that actually defines our safety, our time, and even how we feel about the building we're in. So today, let's pull back the curtain on this unseen engine and really break down what makes a modern elevator door tick.
And that quote really just nails it, doesn't it? Because an elevator door is so much more than a barrier. It's the very first thing we interact with. The sound it makes, how fast it moves, whether it's smooth or jerky, all of those little details send a powerful message about quality and safety long before we even start to move.
All right, so here's our game plan for this explainer. First, we'll talk about why this one component is so incredibly important. Then, we'll take a quick trip back in time to see how they've evolved. After that, we're going to dive deep into the tech, the real heart of the system. We'll also cover form, function, and fire safety. And finally, we'll look at what makes a modern door solution truly top class. Okay, let's start with something we can all relate to, the user experience. You know that feeling, right? You walk up to an elevator and the doors just glide open with a satisfying, quiet whoosh. It feels premium. It feels secure. Now, picture the opposite, a door that clanks, screeches, and shudders to a stop. What's your first thought? Probably something like, is this thing safe? That one component, the door, completely shapes our opinion of a building's quality before we've even stepped inside. You know, the slick, intelligent doors we have today didn't just appear overnight. They are the result of more than 100 years of problem solving. And let's be honest, early elevators were genuinely terrifying. We're talking about open platforms, basically. So the journey from that to the smart systems we have now is a pretty incredible story of safety and innovation.
So it all started with simple manual gates. You literally had to pull them shut yourself, which was a huge safety risk. Then, in the mid-20th century, we got a big upgrade with semi-automatic systems and mechanical interlocks. Much safer, but still a bit clunky. The real revolution, the true game changer, was the fully automatic door. This completely changed how people move through buildings. And that brings us to today, where these smart systems are so seamless and quiet, you barely even know they're there.
So what's the magic behind that incredibly smooth, modern experience? Well, this is where we get to pop the hood and look at the core technology. The stuff inside a high-performance door is really a symphony of precision engineering. At the absolute center of it all is the door operator. The best way to think of it is as the brain and the muscle, all rolled into one powerful unit. It's mounted right on top of the elevator cab, and it is responsible for every single movement of both the car doors and the landing doors. The quality of this one component dictates everything.
So, what's the tech that delivers that feeling of pure quality? It's called a VVVF drive. Now that's a mouthful. It stands for variable voltage, variable frequency, but what it does is what matters. It's a smart controller that's like a perfect chauffeur for the door motor. It smoothly accelerates, maintains a perfect glide, and then brakes gently to a flawless, silent stop. This right here is the secret sauce to that high-end feel.
Now, in the elevator world, you're going to hear the term Selcom type a lot. And it's important to know this isn't just a single brand anymore. It has become the benchmark for excellence. When someone talks about a Selcom-type system, they're talking about a door engineered from the ground up for incredible durability, silent operation, and top-tier safety, usually using that amazing VVF tech we just mentioned. And the benefits of going with a system like this are very real. You get whisper-quiet operation from advanced brushless motors. You get that seamless motion from the VVFF control, but it's more than that. These systems are also way more energy efficient and built like tanks. We're talking engineered for millions and millions of open and close cycles. And most importantly, they feature advanced safety like light curtains, which create an invisible safety net across the doorway. Of course, it's not all about the hidden mechanics. The physical door itself, what it looks like, what it's made of, and its safety ratings plays an absolutely critical role too. So let's talk about how form meets function. When it comes to how automatic doors open, there are basically two main types. The most common one you see is the center opening door. The two panels part right in the middle. It's fast, efficient, and has that classic symmetrical look. The other type is telescopic, or side opening. This is a brilliant problem solver. All the panels slide and stack to one side, which is perfect for shafts where you don't have much wall space or for extra wide openings on things like service elevators.
Let's talk materials. The undisputed king of the hill is stainless steel. It's the industry standard for a reason. It's incredibly strong, super durable, and it's not going to corrode. Plus, you can get different finishes, like a brushed hairline that's created hiding fingerprints, or a polished mirror finish for a really luxurious feel. It's a true workhorse that can also be beautiful.
But for a completely different vibe, you've got glass. Using strong, safe, laminated, or tempered glass for door panels can totally transform a space. It creates a feeling of openness, lets light pour in, and it's the signature look for scenic elevators and modern high-end buildings.
And the options don't stop there. For those really unique, demanding architectural projects, you can do almost anything. Doors can be finished with decorative laminates, real wood veneers, even thin stone panels. The door can literally become a seamless, beautiful part of the building's design.
Okay, beyond all the aesthetics, there's a function that is an absolute lifesaver. Elevator doors are required to be fire barriers. This number, 60, is a huge deal. It represents 60 minutes. That's how long a properly rated door assembly can hold back fire and smoke, helping to contain a fire during an emergency. This is a non-negotiable, absolutely critical safety feature.
So when you put it all together, the advanced tech, the premium materials, and the critical safety ratings, what does the perfect modern door solution actually look like? Well, it's about more than just buying a product. It's about finding a partner who has the expertise to bring it all together.
And this really gets to the heart of it, especially for anyone involved in a building project. What's that first impression your building is making? Is it one of silent, smooth confidence? Or is it defined by a loud, jarring door from an outdated system? That door really does set the tone for everything else.
This is where an expert partner like Novin Pooya brings all these different pieces together. A great partner gives you access to those world-class Selcom-type systems we talked about. They have the expertise to do full customizations for unique projects. And just as importantly, they provide professional installation and reliable support, all while knowing the local building codes inside and out. That complete, holistic approach is what makes for a truly world-class result.
So the next time you step into an elevator, just pause for a second. Listen to the door. Does it feel silent, smooth, and reassuring? Or is it telling you a completely different story about the building you're in? That first impression is engineered, and it speaks volumes before you ever even press a button. If you want to make sure your next project tells the right story, getting in touch with the experts is the best first step.